everyone, Simsy Claire here and welcome back. Today we are filming episode 3 of our Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle Let's Play. Now in this pack we are going to get a promotion. We're probably going to hang out at the new bar that I built, so I'm really excited for it, and let's get playing. Here we are in our Nicholson Rivera household. Now Alicia was promoted. Last episode we did all of the work at home tasks that she had to accomplish, and she made it up to excellent work quality, so she was promoted. I thought she wasn't gonna get promoted until she went to work, but I forgot with work at home careers it does work a little differently. So we see here that she has been promoted to the architectural apprentice. She will now make an additional $14 per hour for a grand total of $54 an hour. Cha-ching. She has received the following bonus: $350, an electronic drafting tablet, and she can draft a municipal concept. Now I'm assuming that has to do with the tablet. Her next shift will be Friday, which means I do believe she has, although it says right here that she's supposed to work today, but it says her next shift is Friday. So we'll see if she actually ends up going to work, or if because it's already 8 o'clock, which is when she's now supposed to go, if she gets a day off. And then they're just, her and Alicia are just, or her and Maria are going through and just fixing some of their needs real quick. Now you heard me say in the beginning, I did redo the bar that's in this world. I think it's called the Caboose. And I'm really happy with how I did it. It can work as either a bar or a restaurant, and that speed build will be up on Monday. So I hope you all enjoy that video when I post it. And I do plan on having the girls go out a little bit today. That's why I'm kind of happy that Alicia was able to get a day off. So that way, like, we can do some stuff around the house, and then we can send them out to have some fun. So Maria here currently is unemployed, but I think we're gonna have her join the fabrication freelancing career just so she can start making some money, because I do want to fix up their house a little bit as the neighborhood gets greener. It is neutral right now, but as it gets greener I want them to have like a bigger garden area and some other activities as well. So I'm gonna go under freelancer and then select trade, Simply Crafted. What are you doing? Oh, that was weird. Okay, so enter the freelancer career. Welcome to the world of freelancing. We're very happy to have you in our talent pool. After selecting an agency, you'll be able to use our services to find jobs posted by clients that are relevant to your interests and expertise. Some words of advice: always be polite to clients, finish all of your tasks on time or early, and make sure you have the tools of the trade. We have high hopes and wish you the best of luck. So that's gonna get her started making us some money. Now as you can see right now, we can do a couple of things, well, just one. We can do these rug items here, so why don't we have her do that? Let's do Rug-a-Dub-Dub. Now she has to chat with a client, which means we're going to use the computer over here. Chat with client. And she's going to do that, and then Alicia down here is finishing her breakfast, and when she's done, she needs the handiness skill for her job, so I'm going to have her actually come upstairs and fix the toilet since it has broken. And Alicia having the handiness skill will actually be really helpful around the house, because as we go through, there is an action plan that requires you to have eco-friendly appliances, and with the handiness skill and the fabricator you can actually make eco upgrade parts and upgrade all of your existing appliances to be eco-friendly. So that's really cool, and we're probably going to end up having her do that, and we might also have Maria dabble in it a little bit as well, just since we have so many appliances. And then Maria is now tense from chatting with a rude client. It's just the worst. And then after Alicia fixes that, I'm gonna have her harvest our strawberries. And also the bluebells that we have down here. And then I'm gonna have her nurture some of our insects. Just so we can make sure that they're all taken care of. While we have Maria over here create her rug. Now we don't have any dyes, I think because we used it on the rug that Alicia made in the last episode. So we're just gonna do a regular colored one. It doesn't give us a specific color that we have to use, so I think that'll be okay. And we're just gonna come over here. Gotta get those screenshots in for my thumbnails. I'm afraid to fast forward working with the fabricator, and I know it takes a while, so it might be a little bit odd on screen, but I've heard a lot of people say that when you fast forward working on the fabricator, and we don't know if it's a glitch or if the Sims team did that on purpose, but when you fast forward working with the fabricator, it almost always doesn't work. It'll either do that weird thing where it drags your sim into the pool, or it also does this really cool thing, which I hope does happen so you guys can see it, because it actually is really awesome. But it does this thing where it'll shoot your sim with a whole bunch of dye, and then your sim will be like tie-dyed for like 4 hours, and it's really cool. But so she did finish her rug, so now we just have to send that to the client. Dashing, this is exactly what we're looking for. Keep up the great work, Maria. I feel so safe in my shower now that I could dance in the shower. Thank you. But now she's uncomfortable from... Oh. Oh, I didn't know that would happen. Oh, okay, we're gonna take her out of this career. So basically, because she's a freegan, which I did not know, she got this uncomfortable moodlet from being a sellout, even though she's in the freelancer career. So Maria used to believe in a world where Sims didn't have to work for simoleons, but then her freegan beliefs were abandoned in favor of a steady paycheck. You've changed, dude. So I think that's sad. So I am going to have her quit the freelancer career now. We only did it once, but we're gonna quit it because she doesn't like it. And I guess we'll just sell our stuff on the market table or from our inventory, which is fine. I mean, that works too. I really didn't know that that was gonna happen. And then you can, yeah, no. And then you can clean the bathtub. Now we can do a little bit of fast forwarding. So now she's happy because she quit a career. So after a long period of serving her corporate overlords, Maria has finally had enough and quit. It may be a little more difficult to get by without a salary, but you can put a price on living in tune with your values. And then she's also happy because she's a maker, she has the maker trait, and she made a rug. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad we figured that one out now instead of like later on in the Let's Play. And then now that you've cleaned, I guess you want some water. Alicia's over here still taking care of all the bugs. She's gonna go work on the bees next, which could result in them attacking her, but it didn't, so that's good. So Alicia needs to reach level 2 of the handiness skill, so I think I might see if, I don't know if she can, we don't have enough parts to upgrade anything, but maybe she can find something in the dumpster. So I'm gonna send her to dive for some deals, and then if she doesn't find anything for that, we can always give what she finds to Maria if she needs it for some fabricating stuff, or we can use it in the recycling machine. So now that you have some ingredients and some beeswax, why don't you come over here? Oh wow. So Alicia found a refrigerator, which we can recycle, but I'm gonna give it to, I'm gonna let Maria do it because Maria needs to recycle for her career. So I think I'm gonna let, or for her aspiration. So I'm gonna let Maria do the recycling. after she loads these ingredients into her fizzy maker. And we're gonna do 2 strawberries so we can get more out of it. And start fizzing. And then you can come over here and recycle. So we're gonna start with your animal crackers. And then we're going to, no, don't read. And then we're going to have you also do the, let's do the eggs and toast and the garden salad. Yeah, eggs and toast and garden salad, and then we'll do the refrigerator. And then she should complete that part of the first level of her aspiration. And then Alicia's, she needs to sell power on a water or utility bill. Or sell power or water on a utility bill. Now, our bills information says that we haven't collected enough to sell back on a water bill yet, or on a utility bill yet, so we're gonna have to work with that one. Like I said, I want to get us some more solar panels. And actually, I mean, now that we have a little bit more money, I can probably put another solar panel over here. So what I ended up doing, guys, was I deleted all of the solar panels and wind turbines from the roof since those were more expensive, and I went ahead and got 4 solar panels for the ground and 2 wind turbines for the ground. And then I also got rid of their power generator. Now the power generator can be used once we go off the grid, but it also has an industrial footprint. So I got rid of it because they do want to go green, so I figured even when we go off the grid, we would just use all the power from this stuff. We wouldn't want to try and generate our own, so we can remain green. So I figured that that was okay. And then they still pretty much have the same amount of money that they did before we went on that endeavor. So we're not behind at all, and I might even, you know, in between takes and stuff, add some more, figure some other stuff out. But I'm glad we were able to get a couple more of these things so we can start making more power. Now Alicia's just taking the dog for a walk while Maria does some more recycling so we can catch her up on some things. And Maria recycling does help both of them because it gets bits and pieces for the fabricator machine. So it's pretty cool that they can kind of like mix and match, because Alicia is the sim that likes to recycle, but Maria needs to do it for her fabricating. So I think it's cool that we're able to mix and match between them both. Okay, so that got us quite a bit of bits and pieces. Is there? No, so the dumpster's still empty. So I'm waiting for Alicia to get back from her walk, but Maria's fizzy juice is done. I think I was about to say fooze juice. Fizzy juice is done, so we're gonna collect that. Fizzy strawberry juice. And then she also reached the juice fizzing skill level 2, so that's pretty cool. And then this we can drag here and sell for 84 simoleons. And then I think when Alicia gets back from walking the dog, I'm gonna send them over. I'm gonna grab Maria's brother and Alicia's boyfriend, and we're going to go over to the new bar. So here we are, guys, at the new Caboose bar that I built. I'm not gonna show you that. I'm not gonna show you the outside because you'll see that in the speed build, and you'll see all the screenshots and everything when I post that on Monday. But here we are, and I did decide to bring a couple of the new townies with us. We have Yasmin Tinker and Knox Greenberg here because I figured they would get like really well along with Maria and Alicia and them, so I figured they could have like a little group. So we're just gonna do some talk about eco lifestyle, heartfelt compliments, you know, get everyone talking, get everyone rolling. And then these two are dating, even though there's a little bit of a crush going on here. But let's see, we'll get them going. And here we are in the new bar. Now it's nothing major. As I said though in the beginning, it can work as a restaurant. So you see I have the hostess stand here, and then I also have a waitressing stand over here. So if you prefer the restaurant gameplay, then this should work. I'm pretty sure I have everything because I have the kitchen part here and the trash can there. So that should be good. And then there is another person that I hope shows up here. I don't know why it's not letting me talk to her. So I hope they do get here. Now, they haven't introduced themselves because I created her off screen, so they haven't introduced themselves here, so I couldn't invite them with her, but I hope that she shows up. So here we have an interesting development. I've been playing around trying to make sure that they can all, you know, get along. They're having some influence points go up and everything. And where did Maria go? Oh. And I had called Alicia over with Zayden to get them to have some alone time, and Ajay just keeps following them wherever they go. And it's so weird. But these two are having like a nice little time, although everyone's going home because it's 10:30. So why don't we send these girls home? And I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but we did get a little meet with this girl Katarina here, Katarina Kowalski, which is sad that I can't pronounce that because A, I named her, and B, I'm Polish, so my name is almost just as complicated. But she was around for a little bit, just a little bit, you can see here. But her and Maria were getting to know each other, so that was a bit of a fun time. She seems friendly. Her and Maria got along well enough. Her and Alicia met too, and they got along as well. Not a lot, obviously, because she wanted to go home because it was so late. But oh, Alicia was just flirting with this random man over here. I don't even know what his name is, Stuart Stephenson, and I'm pretty sure she was doing it in front of her boyfriend. So I'm assuming that means their relationship isn't going well. Not only is like Ajay trying to butt in, but she's just flirting with these random men. I don't know. I don't know, man. But I am going to send them to bed once we get home, and then we will resume in the morning. So here we are back here in the morning. Alicia's just about ready to go to work. She is running a little late today. She overslept from her night out at the bar. And today is Love Day, so I think I might have Zayden come over when she gets off of work so they can celebrate Love Day together. And then Maria here, she doesn't have a significant other yet, so we might just have her set up her needs and then work on her fabrication skill a little bit, because she needs to get that up so she can start making higher quality things and selling them to make some more money. So we might have her do that, and then we might also have her visit the community space, because I can't quite remember what it is, like what we voted on, but I'm pretty sure it's a maker space. So we might have her go over there to see like if there's anything there she can use, like some of their equipment. I know she has it here, but that way if she's in the community area, she can meet some people and she can, you know, just go around town and maybe gain some influence points. Now when you're done there, we're gonna have you grab some of this, and we're gonna fast forward a little bit. So I took a look at their bills off screen now that we have all of these other things, and you can see here, even last night it was a little different, so I'm glad I checked this again. Now that we have all of those new items, we are making more of electricity. It was in the negative before, now it's in the positive, so that should mean that as long as we keep it on auto sell, eventually when we get more and more, it'll start taking away money off of the bills, and then it'll also help complete Alicia's aspiration. I don't know where she got these future cubes from. Can I sell these? Is that cheating? I don't think that's cheating. So, whoa, they just came into $650. I don't know where I saw her with them yesterday, but I don't know where she got them from. And it's not like, she didn't get them all dumpster diving, because she found Alicia went dumpster diving yesterday and found the fridge, the fridge. So I don't know where she got those from. But she had them, and now she doesn't. So why don't you make a candle? Why don't you do a dipped candle, because you do have some wax. Or you did before we did that. And then after you're done with that, you're going to harvest all. And then feed all of the bugs. You know, just some basic housekeeping, basically. And yeah. So here we are all here. Now this is a marketplace, not a makerspace. So she won't be able to make anything here, but I think it'll be okay. We can always vote here, which she has some more of her points. She has 40 points racked up from all her talking with people. So I think we are gonna have her do a little bit of voting if it's open. I think it is. I think it opened yesterday. And then here we have Katarina. She's back. And they're just gonna keep talking, you know, getting along, having a good time. And then be funny with Alicia from being near a friendly relationship. She's not here, she's at work. Get to know. Maybe share some love day spirit. Enthuse your brother about your new hobby. And then why don't you come over here and try and do some voting. So we're gonna have her vote for a makerspace, and we're gonna do that twice just so she can have somewhere to, you know, do her creations around other people. She has everything in her house, but I feel like being in the community is better. It's more helpful to them with their influence points and all that stuff. And then why don't we also take a look at the neighborhood action plans while we're in here. So right now we're doing tech support. That was something that Alicia wanted to do. Now we could do modern development. In my other save that I have in this world, in Conifer Station, modern development is the one that's like changing how the buildings look around, and they're making them look really nice, and it's also painting the streets, but I don't know how that would look here in Port Promise since it is more of an industrial neighborhood to begin with. So why don't we see, we could do clean energy production. So with the clean energy NAP in place, members of the community will be rewarded with influence for owning functional clean energy producing objects. So we do have those, so we would get more points if we did that. Promote creative arts, eco-friendly appliances. The issue with the eco-friendly appliances is that right now we don't have any eco-friendly appliances and we will actually be fined. So I'm not 100% sure I want to do that. So why don't we do clean energy production? We can do 2 votes. So we'll do 2 votes for clean energy production. And then besides that, is there anything, let's support some local business. That's cute. We'll buy that molded candle. And then why don't you also try some fizzy juice? Maybe. Okay, well, I guess you're not buying that candle. So why don't you just get your fizzy juice? Ooh, purchase Inspire. Actually, no. Is there one that makes her purchase Focused fizzy juice? Because Focused helps you with the fabrication career. So we can drink some of this. Oh, her friend is sad. Where did she go? Oh. Oh, that's cool. She's sitting over here. Let's have her introduce herself to some vampires. Okay. And now Maria here is finished with her juice, so I'm going to send her home. That way we can work with Alicia for a little bit on Love Day. And then everyone seems to have these future cubes, and I don't, it's like everybody in this world has one. Oh, she totally just like, let's just put that in there, because she totally just almost littered for a second. So that was weird. As she was inviting her boyfriend over, he was also inviting her over. So that was kind of funky. Oh, he's in a bad mood. You can cheer him up. Oh, he just stepped in your dog's poop. Oh, and he totally just invited her out on a date too, even though the game was kind of glitching because he was already here. So she's just gonna invite him to spend the night and do a couple of friendly interactions. Yeah. And I'm just gonna keep having her do some fabrication. Now right now I'm just having her do upgrade parts, so that way we can, you know, get started on upgrading some of our appliances for when we go off the grid. Make them more energy efficient. I've called to inform you that your great-great-grandson, once removed cousin's friend Grandpa, has passed away and for some reason has left a vast fortune specifically for you. Will you accept? Under what conditions? Oh, very clever. Where there were some conditions, but one of the conditions was that there would be no conditions if you asked if there were conditions, so there are no conditions. Wait, right? And then she just got $2,500, so that's pretty nice. Whatever my grandfather's uncle's cousin's grandpa's death was, that was pretty nice that we got some money out of that. And then she's going to finish her food. And then she needs some fun. But you know, her friend is home. What's going on? Yes! Oh, no, it's the other one. I was really hoping this was going to be the dye one so you guys could see that. But it wasn't. So we're just gonna have you go to the bathroom because you really need to, and then let's also get you some food. Why don't don't you just eat these eggs and toasts? And then, as I said, Alicia needs some fun, but her friend's home, so she doesn't necessarily want to have any fun inside the house, but you know, conveniently we have this dumpster over here that, I don't know, it's just, it seems unoccupied. I really want to see this interaction. I have not seen it yet, and like, I've heard that it's really weird and it's really funky, but I really want to see it. So I do apologize if you did not want to see that in this game, but... And besides, their relationship, it's kind of falling apart. Not that that's how you save a relationship, but, you know, he was going to ask her out on a date, but she didn't really have any time, so she just wanted to spend, you know, a couple of hours with him here at her house. So, you know, it's kind of like they're enjoying each other's company in the way that they can and what they have time for. I keep accidentally grabbing that table. Okay, so Maria is still focused and she still needs to reach a certain level for her fabrication career. She's still in her work uniform. Okay. Well, that got her fun up real quick. And then I think I'm gonna have Alicia try this, or not Alicia, Maria try this one more time, just so we can get some upgrade parts for Alicia to use. And then Alicia, she needs to work on her handiness skill, and this thing is broken, so I'm gonna have her repair this while Maria works on the fabricator machine. Oh, and she's reached fabrication level 2, so she just has one more to go until the first level of her aspiration is done, which is good because she's a little bit more behind than Alicia, because Alicia's first level was actually really easy to complete. In fact, we kind of missed it just because we were talking to people, so it was kind of weird, but at the same time, I mean, that kind of helps gameplay out a little bit in case you were doing like a challenge or something and you needed to help your aspirations. Now, Alicia does have work tomorrow, I believe. Oh no, she doesn't, so she can stay up a little late. Maybe she can somehow work on her handiness. So you have a couple of these eco upgrade parts. Let's bring them to you, and now we have a total of 3. So why don't we start with actually, yeah, let's start with this. So we can hit upgrade, and then energy efficient device using eco parts. So we'll take all of our eco parts because it does take 3, but that's okay. Just because we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna make more. Obviously we have the fabricator, we can do that. And then Alicia here also has future cubes, so I'm gonna get rid of those. And then, so this is what she does for her, that was her new career object, by the way, this little tablet here. So maybe when she's done with that, I will have her do something with that if she's not too tired. So we now have if you can see here, our refrigerator now has a green eco footprint on it. Now eventually we want to do that for all of the appliances in our house, and even the water ones can do that too. So like the sink upstairs, it's not an energy efficient appliance, but it does become like a water recycling sink. So that's pretty cool. We'll get to that eventually for the sink and the bathtub as well, and then eventually when we remodel, if we put in a second bathroom, we will also do that, or a shower. A shower would be nice. But I think I'm just gonna have her go to bed. because it's about that time. And then I'm just gonna sit here and play with the dog for a little bit, and then I'm gonna send her to bed. So I think we're gonna end this episode here, guys. So that is it for episode 3 of our Let's Play, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this one. We were able to get some more relationships going on. We were able to interact more with the community. We did some more voting. We were able to get a bit more money, even though it wasn't from what we had originally intended. We still now have about $6,000 in their household funds. So that does mean that next time when we're here, we might do a little bit of remodeling, you know, trying to make the house a bit more green, a bit more inviting. So stick around for that episode, and I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!